Alright people, if you cannot tell already, this is going to be the day in the life of everything that I eat and drink in a day. So just to give you guys an insight, my diet is just focused on maintaining shreds. I only eat fish, I don't eat any meat, and I'm not really looking to put on mass, I'm not looking to lose mass either. So it's kind of just a normal balanced diet for someone that's kind of wanting to just maintain shreds and kind of get shreds as well. This is going to be quite insightful for me as well because man is not tracking any calories and I haven't. Sorry, I need to put this banana somewhere because it's just dangling everywhere. But like I was saying, this is going to be insightful for me because I'm not tracking anything at all. But I'm going to be running through everything. I'm going to give the macros at the end. So people, enjoy the video. Man is going to go train right now. So this is some bits that I did for my training as well. I'm not going to include loads because this is a food video. And I have a tendency to just go on about other things depending on what the video is focused on. I'm going to keep this food related. So keep on it, enjoy, and let's eat. Peace. Alright people, like I said, I'm not going to be going on about my training the whole time, but here is my current split for people wondering. As you can see, it is going to be 3 weighted sessions, 3 non-weighted sessions a week, and 3 cardio sessions. But I'm going to be bringing out a video all about my training split in the next few weeks. So for now, just enjoy the video of me rowing, because I'm really going for it here. And now, let's eat. Alright guys, I wanted to get out also that I do take timing my meals into consideration. I think it's just important as when you time your meals to what you're actually eating itself. So in regards to what you're eating for after you're working out and what you're eating before you work out, I feel like this should play into your day-to-day eating habits. I feel like you can get the main benefits of nutrients if you do consume them at the right times. But anyway, here is what I've had for breakfast. Alright people, so as you can see, that is my first proper meal of the day. However, it isn't always the same. I mix it up depending on the training that I'm doing in the morning. So today I just trained, I didn't go for a run. If I'm going for a run, I am going to have something more carby because I would have burnt a hell of a lot more calories. So obviously I want to make sure that I'm going for my maintenance amount. Because like I said at the start of my video, this is not going to be a day in the life of someone eating, wanting to bulk or wanting to cut. For me, I just like to maintain my shreds. And this diet kind of supports my maintenance for it. So my advice to you is kind of don't always stick to the same breakfast in the morning. Go on it depending on the style of training that you're doing in the day. Go on it depending on the amount of calories you're burning in the day. So yeah, that is it. The next meal might be lunch, it might be a snack. I love snacking, so let's go with the flow and on to the next meal. Peace. Alright people, so like I said, there might be a snack in the day and this is a snack of the day. However, don't think that I've got like thousands of these stacked in the cupboard and this is like my day-to-day exactly what I'm eating. I went to Sainsbury's and this is a snack that looked very attractive, but around this time of the day I do usually have a snack, whether that's rice cakes or peanut butter and jam or anything similar, maybe some fruit or probably something like involving nuts, because after I do our breakfast I do like a little something sneaky here and there, and I am finishing it with a smoothie as well because I didn't have any fruit for breakfast apart from what I had before I worked out. But I do like to have a lot of fruit, and smoothies for me all the way forward with getting my fruit in. So this is the snack, this is the drink. On to what's next. Alright, so for lunch, yeah, I'm gonna say this is my favorite meal of the day. Would you say it's your favorite meal of the day?
Yeah.
Okay, same. Alright, so I don't really go for anything too heavy, but obviously I'm making it tasty and nutritious. And this is probably the first time of the day I'm gonna have something like proper, like hearty. So I'm making potatoes, because I always go for like one complex carb, and then I'm gonna go for just some sea bass. I only eat fish, so hence why I've just eaten fish all day. And then some spinach. I'm gonna put the spinach inside the sea bass, and we're gonna basically turn these into really, really nice, crunchy, cute potatoes, herby and spicy. So let's cook. And the perfect flip. Oh my god.
That is amazing.
That looks amazing. Do you know what I mean? And what? Alright, so this is gonna be like officially number 2. So this is, like I said before, gonna be the more heartier meal out of the day, because I don't like to have really heavy food before bed. So this has kind of got like the main bulk carbohydrates with the potatoes. You've obviously got the protein with the fish and the spinach for the greens, because everyone should remember the essential greens. So macro wise, I'm gonna be going over everything at the end, but this is it, the simplistic beautifulness of lunchtime. Personally, my favorite meal of the day. On to the next.
Hey, you. What have you got there?
Alright people, so I don't always obviously count my calories when I have coffee. However, for the sake of this video, I checked, and this is a white mocha. And we've got 251 calories, which is kind of respectable. It tastes unbelievable for people wondering as well. So yes. Huh?
You used almond.
Oh, also, this is gonna be not with normal milk, because I don't do normal milk because it is actually bad for a lot of things. There is some things it's bad for, so don't do it. This is nut blend. On to the next. Peace. Alright, this is the first time in this household, and can we just look at how exciting this looks, man? Like, look at there. Look at this. This is like green balls of absolute goodness.
And it only takes 1 minute.
And it only takes 1 minute, so let's see how it goes. Voila.
Very green.
Huh?
Very green.
Alright my people, so that is gonna be a whole day in the life of everything I eat, unless I have a little something sweet later. But the last meal of the day, usually I don't have it that carby, but you know what, I literally just go on how I feel on the day, and I'm feeling something quite hearty, like lunch earlier. So obviously I've gone for the gnocchi. I don't know how you pronounce it. Gnocchi? How do you pronounce it? Gnocchi, I'm not sure, but it is actually really, really nice. With salmon and homemade pesto. Obviously, Carms has showed us how to make the homemade pesto, and I didn't realise how much cheese is in here. So when it comes to the macros that I'm going to go through tomorrow, it might surprise me a lot just because of how much cheese is in this pesto. But you know what? I don't really like focus on every little thing that I eat. I kind of just maintain a nice balanced diet, because I think that's the way forward. When you kind of focus on every single meal, every single snack, it gets a little bit draining. I'm someone that likes to enjoy my food. I don't really want it to take over my whole life and how I'm always thinking. So that is a wrap for the day. I must see you tomorrow, which is going to be in a few seconds for you guys to wrap up all my macros. Night night. And we are in the following day, and I feel like this is always the finale part of the YouTube video and the day of life of me eating. Like, how much did he eat? How much protein? How much fats? Time to analyze with people. Yes, I know it's crazy. But like I said, I don't track my calories, and in the last video I did, I just watched it a second ago and I didn't track them back then either. So it's just as much a surprise for me right now as it is for you guys, because I've just worked out everything. And these are my macros, the amount of calories I assumed in all of today. And you know what, to be honest, it doesn't surprise me at all, purely because of my goals at the minute are kind of just to maintain. So if that was on like 3,500 calories, or if it was on the other scale of 2,000 calories, it probably just would have been like, oh shit, but it wouldn't have been that deep, do you know what I'm saying? I would have just knew to fluctuate it a little bit more. However, 2,500 calories for me to maintain, that is gonna be around the same. I don't eat that every day. Some days it's 2,800 calories, some days it's around here. I'd say this is kind of like a little bit of a lower day compared to the rest, but I'd say if I was to just guess, my calories do sit around 2,500 and 2,800. In terms of macros, it is always gonna kind of be around this ratio for me, in terms of protein being around 100 to 150 grams, carbs no more than 300 grams, and fats, they're quite high in this, they're 70 grams, and I think that's because I had a lot of parmesan cheese. Some days it's lower, some days it might be higher, because for me, balance is key up to a certain extent. Obviously, I don't mean people go and scoff your face with donuts every day, even though donuts are absolutely unbelievable and I'm really loving them in it. Kind of just mean like, know when you deserve a treat, know when you probably got to be a little bit better because you've had too many treats, and just stick within your region. I think the key is 100% to correlate your diet with the physique you're trying to achieve. And when I say that, I mean there's bodybuilders out there which can't live by balance as key, because it's a very extremist style of living if you're wanting to get to that level of competition, if you're wanting that key big physique. Same as for someone that's wanting to get really shreddedly lean, they want to get to 8% body fat, then balance might not be key for you as well, because obviously you need to live by a lot more of a restricted diet. But I say, because I've built the foundation for myself right now, I do live with that element of balance is key in my life, and that's why I don't necessarily count my calories, just because when you get to a physique which you're actually happy with, it's okay to not like necessarily go, oh, I can relax now, because it's anything but relaxing. Like, I really do eat good every single day, and I think the main thing which I've got from my diet over the last 5 years is consistency is key. 3 words which I say all the time on my Instagram, like, consistency gives you freedom, consistency gives me freedom. So I know if I'm consistent throughout the whole year, then I have the freedom on an odd weekend to go all out. I can have some cocktails, I can have some bloody donuts, I can just kind of mix it up. But obviously if you're not consistent with it, that is where you get that extremist style of training, extremist style of diets, because you're not consistent and you're extremely training hard, and then you extremely fall even harder. So I think the key is 100% is to be extreme with it. But like I've said, I've not really gone into too much detail about my macros, purely because this is the amount of macros which I kind of assumed I was going to look at anyway in terms of the ratios. And for people out there wondering if you should be aiming for these macros or not, it kind of depends on your goal. And that is me, that is a complete wrap. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, obviously. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this as well. I'll leave you the same way I do. You go get yourself some big vibes, you go spread some good energy, keep living, keep vibing, respect from me.